Hello, all you beautiful people out there, and welcome to my channel. Um, I guess I am doing this. Yay! Because I'm awake. Um, I didn't know whether I would be or not. That's why I wasn't promising anything. But anyway, um, excuse me. Sorry about the rant earlier, okay? Um, the point of the story is be nice to people, you know? Because you don't know what they're going through, alright? Just, be nice to people. Like, I used to work at Walmart, okay? And I had people who were, like, rude. Like, really, really rude, you know? And I'm like, they're probably having a bad day. I've had a bad day here and there. No big deal. Forgive them. Don't say anything. Just, wish them a nice day when you're done giving them their change and whatnot. You know? I mean, you never know what kind of time somebody's going through, right? All right. So anyway, um, all right. Um, specifically for my live streams, this will have an effect on me not really paying attention to the side chat. And I'm sorry about that. I know you guys are pretty good, at that. And I trust my moderators, you know, which is another good thing. But the thing about it is, you know, and by the way, don't ban Otangelo unless he says something really far out there, like a slur word or something, you know. In fact, don't ban anybody unless they say something far out there like a slur word. It's fine. People have differences. People are free to agree. That's what freedom of speech is all about, you know? Okay, but since I'm not going to be paying attention to my side chat as often, at least for this foreseeable future, the best way to get my attention in the side chat is you have two ways. You can at me, but the best way is to send a super chat because that's a big old box and it'll get my attention. And just adding me isn't going to really do too much, except maybe I'll see it. But if you super chat me, yeah, I'll definitely see it. So, excuse me, I'm still tired. Anyway, so those are the two main ways it's going to affect my live streams. And now, getting on with the program for today. Um, I want to share my screen, so just a second. I want to make sure you guys can see that. Okay, so you can. Good. All right. So these are the sigil of Ziz. Okay. Ziz, by the way, before I get too far into this, Ziz, hey, unit. Oh, it's raining here too. Uh, This is the third primordial creature of Jewish lore. Behemoth rules the land, Leviathan rules the ocean, and Ziz rules the air. And I've already did one on Behemoth, and I already did one on Leviathan, so go check those out. This is the last primordial beast of Jewish lore. Um, okay, so this is sigil. Okay, so what do modern scholars have to say about this? Sorry about that. While Behemoth is the apocalyptic beast of the earth, Ziz is the apocalyptic beast of the air and aerospace. Shit. Sorry. My arm's in a cast and sometimes it just does what it wants. Okay. Ziz is held to be the ruler of all the birds. He is described as an enormous bird, and his size has been compared to that of Leviathan. Hebrew lore depicts him sitting atop the earth with his head reaching far into the sky. It is said that his wingspan can block out the sun, and that when he does unfurl his wings to that extent, he shields the earth from the winds of the south, which would, according to myth, destroy this planet otherwise. When his wings spread, a total eclipse ensues and the entire world is said to darken. Ziz is a word in the Hebrew language the same way that meh is a word in the English language. It's used to inarticulately describe the taste of a given food. The idea here is that one day the Abrahamic deity is going to kill Ziz and feed him to the Jews. Um, okay. Why does all this Jewish lore have to end in bloody death? Forget it. Despite the derogatory intent behind the name, something about an apocalyptic demon having a name that both starts and ends with the last letter of the alphabet and reads the same backwards and forwards feels apt. The other apocalyptic beasts are possessed of extreme metaphysical significance, so it is appropriate to assume that this does as well. Perhaps whatever this significance is can be inferred from his name via esoteric name analysis. The name would appear to signify something to the tune of ashes to ashes, except in this context, eons to eons makes a lot more sense. This is often compared to the Greek phoenix, which bears huge exoteric significance for Ziz's interpretation of demon magic. This comparison proves my esoteric name interpretation accurate, but does more than that. In Thelemic esotericism, the phoenix represents the entirety of the universe, the supersoul, or superstring field. Behemoth is considered to be the mechanism whereby the causal world is made to be stable, right? Well, if Ziz's name has the esoteric meaning of eons to eons, and if he is attributed to the phoenix supersoul, and if he is equally attributed to all four causal alchemical elements, that's earth, air, water, and fire, and if his wings prevent the earth from being destroyed, it seems most likely that Ziz is, like Behemoth, a sentient being who operates as, or at least exerts agency such that he is perceived as a fundamental compound of creation, like Nyx in Greek mythology. All right, now that I've successful with one of Ziz's name, I'm gonna interpret. This is his stuff. I'm gonna interpret the other ones. Ziz's name, Renanin, means celestial singer. Since Ziz is sometimes described as a rooster, and roosters crow when the sun comes up, I interpret this name as esoterically signifying Ziz being the demon god who declares the onset of the next eon. He is also called Sekwi, meaning seer, in reference to his purported relation to the heavenly regions. I can't interpret that. Lastly, his name, Ushni, is translated as to be roasted at this feast. What's that you're telling me, Hebrew lore? This is gonna burn? Like Phoenix, boom. Enoch inference again, bitch. If the universe is to be signified by a phoenix, the cyclic burning and rebirth of the phoenix is to be interpreted as the cyclic procession of eons. Yes, I'm going back and forth between writing this article and doing the research for this article. I know that's strange, but you have to admit, my esoteric name interpretation is pretty fucking dope. Okay, and then it's talking about Ziz and demon magic. Um, and I'm not gonna get into that. All right, now on to the more serious article. Um, this is just an. Hang on. um, let me share my other screen with you. I got one more screen to share with you. That was just a fun little article. This is the serious one. Okay, let me make sure you can see that. Okay. Now this is just an artist's rendition. The picture on my thumbnail is just an artist depiction, because these things, they're mythological. So, anyway, all about Ziz, Jewish mythology's giant bird. Judaism has a rich body of fantastic myths and stories that tell all kinds of mythical beasts. One such creature is Ziz, a giant griffin-like bird that is comparable to the phoenix from ancient Greece and the simurgh from Persian folklore. Okay, there's another light picture of Ziz. What? Okay, most people know of Behemoth and Leviathan from Judaism, two mythical creatures that represent the earth and the ocean respectively. One of Jewish mythology's lesser known creatures, though, is Ziz. Ziz is the third primordial being from the Old Testament representing the sky and the ruler of all birds. Ziz is a humongous bird with a wingspan so wide it is believed to cover the sun and protect the earth from the harsh weather. Because of this, this is seen as a benevolent beast with the well-being of Earth's creature at the center of all its actions. This sky beast from Jewish folklore is believed to be capable of reproduction. One folktale even tells of one of Ziz's eggs falling from its nest and flooding multiple cities due to its size. In appearance, Ziz is often depicted as very similar to the griffin or the Anzu from Sumerian and Akkadian mythology. Gee, I wonder why. Could it be that people from this area and time shared mythologies? Nah, that's blasphemy. It has the back legs of a lion and the head and wings of a bird. Ziz is a much larger beast, though, and its large stature size helps it cover the earth from harsh winds. So there's another depiction of Ziz right there. Ziz is one of three biblical beasts, the other being Behemoth and Leviathan. Each of these beasts means different things in Jewish folklore. Behemoth represented the earth, Leviathan represented the ocean, and Ziz represented the sky. Little else is known about Ziz, as it has not been extensively covered in ancient texts as the other two primordial beasts. Ziz appears less frequently in the Bible than the behemoth and the Leviathan, the other two primordial beasts. Ziz is, however, mentioned twice in the book of Psalms in the Old Testament, in Psalms 50:11 and Psalms 80:13. Ziz is featured more prominently in the Babylonian Talmud, an ancient body of text made up of stories and sayings from Judaism. In the Talmud, a story tells of a group of sailors encountering a bird that stood in the ocean as if it was shallow water. When they investigated further, they realized the bird was actually Ziz, the giant sky beast that was king of all birds. The part of the ocean that Ziz was protecting was particularly treacherous, and Ziz stood there to protect the sailors from encountering trouble there. Okay, so pretty much all I could dig up on Ziz. So, anyway, like I said, for those who weren't here before and did not see my previous live stream of like 5 o'clock this morning, um, I'm not really going to be paying much attention to the side chat. Um, if you want to get my attention at me, the best way to get my attention would be to super chat. This is not meant to beg you for money or anything. Only if you have the money to super chat, don't want you to super chat. But that's the best way to get my attention, because if you super chat, it's going to be in a nice big box. I might not see your app. Now, I had um, some idiot was arguing with me last night. You know, I don't know why these idiots don't understand that we're trying to save them from themselves. Anyway, some idiot was arguing with me last night. So, you know, so then I head back to bed, right? And I'm just chilling, right? Um, and my chest starts hurting. And so I take one of my anti anxiety pills, and, you know, and it starts hurting worse. So I'm like, okay, well, let me switch to some meditation music on YouTube. And I did that, and that didn't help. So then I went out to the living room to sit up all the way, and that didn't help. So then I called one of the mental health 24-hour helplines that's here. And by the way, you can find them in every city. And I was talking to the girl, and she's like, I'm calling 911. And because I was telling her, I'm like, I don't know, whether I should be worried about this or not. So she's like, I'm calling 911. So anyway, um, 911 gets here and they transport me, right? And so this is at 11 o'clock last night, Pacific Daylight Time. And I didn't get home till fucking 5 a.m., you know? And thanks to whoever did that, by the way. I mean, you're a fucking moron. You know, why don't you have the decency to at least um, recognize the fact that some people are having a hard time, and instead of giving them an even more fucking hard time for trying to help your ass, just, you know, go with it. You people piss me off all the time. And right now is not the time to piss me off. I didn't even know it affected me until I was chilling out, you know, trying to go to bed, you know. But my doctor did say anxiety attacks come on when you're trying to relax. You know, you got nothing to fill your head with. You know, you're just trying to chill, you're trying to relax, trying to go to bed, empty your mind of thoughts and all that. So, you know, yeah. Idiots are par for the course on the internet, but I mean, seriously, people, get it together. I mean, you have bad days. So does everybody else. And some people have more than one bad day. Some people have, you know, a year of bad days. So what the fuck is up with you trying to make people's lives harder? You know, either you keep your fucking worthless. Never mind. I'm getting too overworked. Anyway, um but yeah, that was just, you know, a rant just to let you know that um this Ziz may not come on today, but I'm up right now, so it is. So, like I said, I'm up right now, so I might as well, right? But I think I'm gonna go back to. As soon as I get done with this, I think I'm gonna go back to sleep. Um, it's just been it's just been a wild ride since my dad died. You know, but what can you do? What can you do? So anyway, thanks for listening about Ziz, and yeah, you don't hear to you hear about Behemoth and you hear about Leviathan all the time because of the fucking yuckers who think that Behemoth and Leviathan are, um, dinosaurs, you know. But funnily enough, they never talk about Ziz. But Ziz is in the Old Testament. Not too much in the Old Testament, but he is in the Old Testament. I wonder if they would. I wonder if they would say that's a pterodactyl. That's nothing but a pterodactyl. Sounds like something they'd say. Anyway, um, Krishna, I think I um subscribed to him. So anyway, I'm gonna go now because like I said, um, the hospital, especially the ER, isn't exactly the most restful place to be. People coming in and out all the time, you know, like never mind. But anyway, people are coming in and out all the time, which I understand. I mean, it's got to be. I mean, that's the only way patients are taken care of. But I am pretty tired, and I am gonna go. And I'll see you guys when I see you. I'm not sure I'll have the edited video out today. It just depends on what time I wake up again as to whether I have that out or not. So, yeah, and tell me about it, Junk Shop. So, anyway, peace, everyone, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, don't forget joining my channel as low as 99 cents a month. It helps me out. Um, you get custom emojis and you get early access to my edited videos. Alrighty, folks. Goodbye and have a nice day, night, wherever you are. Bye.